Welcome guys to a brand new Dance Striker YouTube channel upload. We're back on Forza Horizon 5. Surprise, surprise, it's not like I didn't say this was gonna happen already. So anyhow, I just came back from my math finals. Does that mean I'm gonna prepare for my next finals tomorrow? No. Instead, I'm gonna record a YouTube video. Yeah, get them subscribers. That's one way to start a video. But anyhow, today we're gonna be doing another stupid thing. Welcome back to a new episode of Dance Striker drives cars the one way they're not supposed to be driven. And today, this is the subject of our experiments. Now, it is a French car. Basically, what happened was, I came back from that math final I just mentioned, and I decided, you know what, I want to watch some Grand Tour. Now, for those of you who don't know anything about cars, the Grand Tour is basically a really cool series about cars. I guess, I don't know. Hashtag ad, technically, or not really sponsored, but anyhow. So, in that episode that I just watched, they were bullying French cars, and I told myself, you know what? I love bullying French cars, but there is a French car that I do kind of like, and that French car is this. Now, there's two reasons for this. Number one, it has the same initials as me, DS, except, you know, I'm really not a biased person, so it really doesn't matter. Anyhow, so the other thing is that this car has water suspension. Basically, it has water along with air. Now, that's very unconventional, kind of like all French cars. That was just unnecessary, sir. But it's actually really cool, because the way it works is that when you corner, the water gets sent by lateral G's to the side, which is on the outside of the corner, and so the car handles very good when it's going at 50 miles an hour, which it's not right now. It is going much faster than 50 miles an hour, and that's because I'm an idiot. I gave this thing 600 horsepower. Why? I don't know, but yeah, that's a bit of a problem with this vehicle, because that water now is just getting splashed all over the place. And, you know, it's cool that, you know, the devs have been like, yeah, we're gonna give you realistic suspension. But the problem is, when you try and drive this thing on stock suspension, now you could say, Dan, just change the suspension to normal suspension, but that would be too easy, okay? I can't be having that. So, I'm using this car, which has pneumonia suspension, I guess. Funny jokes. Anyhow, so yeah, basically this thing has randomized suspension. I never know what this thing's gonna do. Seriously, I'm fully in the dark. And so the reason I'm doing this is because, you know, if you remember, I did a bunch of really stupid things with like the smallest car, the biggest car, the heaviest car, you know, in my attempts to make this game difficult. But I never really managed it because I kept finishing in like first and second and third, and I'm still finishing in first. Wait, this was supposed to be a funny joke. Cool. And we're back, and we're on the Circuit of Americans. This is the most exciting racetrack in the game. I'm gonna get all the American subscribers now. I'm gonna hit 10 million in the next 2 seconds of uploading this video. But anyhow, so continuing my thought process, which was, you know, I've done other things to make this difficult. For one, it has 600 horsepower. I think I said that. But the thing about that is it's front-wheel drive. Now, if you don't know what that means, because you play Minecraft and front-wheel drive doesn't mean anything, basically it means it's very difficult to drive. Yeah, it kind of doesn't handle very well. As much as I like driving front-wheel drive cars, that's when I can, you know, tune the suspension, and in this thing you can't exactly tune the suspension. Oh god, it's weird. I actually think it should be pretty well suited for this. I should be paying more attention. I should actually start paying more attention to the video game. No, you shall not. I mean, you passed already. You shall not stay past. Yeah, look at this. Oh god. I don't weigh as much as a feather. Yes! Pushing me has no effect. I feel so amazing. Except it does have an effect, because my suspension gets frick. You know, it's fine. Am I just racing two Mitsubishi Evos? Just, fair enough. This is the most exciting oval race I've ever had on this game, by the way. Sorry about that. I didn't mean it! Well, I got reprimanded for it, and that is too long of a penalty, I have to say. I don't think I deserve that long of a penalty, but you know what? It's fine, because it means we're not going to win the game. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. I'm not winning. Goal achieved. Let's get it. Look at this. I'm losing on purpose, guys. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Alright, well, calling on the randomization element didn't really work out in that last race, mainly because there was 2 corners and both of them were left-handers. Welcome to America. But now we're actually on a proper a circuit with right corners. I know, it's incredibly rare. Only 95% of the tracks in this game have right-hand corners. It's quite the rarity. But anyhow, I'm hoping we can get some more random stuff happening because I need commentary and I need subscribers and engagement. Because otherwise, I cannot be a YouTuber. Well, I can be, but why would you want to be a YouTuber with no subscribers? Jesus Christ, this is weird. Okay. I should actually also mention this is the next day because I decided to record this video way too late yesterday and I had to go to sleep. Okay, I have to stop winning these. What do I do to stop winning? I thought that okay, man, is it really that difficult to make the game difficult? It really shouldn't be. Oh my God, what is happening? What is going on? My car just decided to do a standing wheelie or something. I don't know what's going on. Commentary. How's your guys' days going? Again, I made this joke already. I think I actually made it twice. It's okay. Honestly, though, this thing really isn't as randomized as I expected it to be. The only thing really is that sometimes it just decides not to have suspension. Just spontaneously says suspension is for nerds. And just kind of doesn't handle, just locks up and just goes straight into a wall. But that actually hasn't happened yet. Okay, it is difficult to drive. I'm not gonna lie. It is difficult to drive, and as I said in the truck video, I don't think this is a very good YouTube opportunity because in YouTube you want to do commentary that, you know, has consistency and is coherent, but you can't really do that when you're wrestling with a car that's gambling with its own suspension. I'm drifting a front-wheel drive car. Oh my God. Don't worry. It's gonna buff out. But anyhow, anybody close by? Honestly, this thing only has 600 horsepower. And I say only 600 horsepower because typically I drive cars with much more. Mainly because they're difficult to drive. But the thing is about this... okay, I really shouldn't be very cocky. I almost missed a checkpoint there. I mean, what? Not almost. I would never miss a checkpoint. I don't know what that... I don't even know what that sequence of words means, okay? I don't even... Oh my God, there it is, the randomization. It hits when you least expect it, and that's what we like to see. I wish to be thrown out of my comfort zone while I'm in it. Except it really doesn't seem to have much of an effect. I'm gonna have to make this video way too long now. Alright. Oh my God. What is going on with it? Oh, look at my rev counter. What is happening? What is this? Oh my God. Well, that's one way to end a race. Now, all of that being said, you know, this thing having the randomized suspension, too much power, and its wrong wheels being powered, it makes for a pretty difficult car to drive. Which is cool, I guess. It's for the purposes of the video, okay? It's fine. Anyhow, now, I have to be a little bit more contested, because again, this thing has a lot of power, but it doesn't handle very well, and this is a handling circuit. See? It doesn't handle very well. You guys have to be able to overtake me, right? Oh my God. Okay, there we go. It kind of feels like a boat that sometimes decides it's not going to be a boat, and then it realizes it has to be a boat, and so it becomes a boat. Oh my God. I seriously have no idea what this thing is going to do. Now, the problem with this is that if you're skilled at the game, as I am, of course, you kind of have a way to drive cars, which is like, you know, you get used to the car, and then you realize where you can, you know, push it and where you can't. But with this, you can't do that. That's why calling upon the random element is so bad. And also, I'm exceptionally unlucky when it comes to video games. Now, one thing I have started to realize is that elevation changes are not good for this car, which kind of defeats the purpose of me not being able to adapt to it. There we go. Guys, I'm about to actually get into a battle, maybe. Oh my god, it raises its wheel in the air. Why would you do that? Please steer. I need to steer. Thank you. Thank you. It's so appreciated. It's kind of like when a toddler does something which is typically normal, but it's not normal for... I missed a checkpoint. Never miss a checkpoint. I don't know what that... I don't even know what that sequence of words means, okay? Alright, well, we're back on this track. I'm apparently racing one person in a meta car that is much higher level than I am, so I don't think I'm winning this one. But anyhow, so far, this car has been working a treat. It's been incredible. Have you seen how well this thing works? It's making me lose, which is, well, typically frowned upon. You typically want to win, but I'm done with winning, okay? I'm different. I'm cooler. Only the most boring people want to win. I want to lose. And that's why you should subscribe to the Dan Start the YouTube channel. Alright. So I'm winning against a meta car. That's not going to be for long, though. Oh my god. So it does a thing where it kind of is fine, and then it just lifts one of its wheels up. And from there, it's just dead. I don't know what it's going to do. I don't know where it's going. And so it just... I have no idea what's going on. You know what? Maybe because he's in a meta car. Oh, what the hell is going on? What the frick? Okay, yeah. I think you can see what I'm talking about. Yeah, you did not need to push me there, but I don't think you did it on purpose, so it's fine. Alright, it's fine. Actually... yeah, if you need to push me so I can get engaging content, you know what? That's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. I'm a YouTuber. I would sacrifice my mental health for subscribers. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, I don't think we're winning this one. I said that at the start of the race, but for some reason at one point I was getting good... I was feeling good about it, but I guess I really shouldn't have... I braked too early there. I mean, it was perfect. Racing lines. I know what I'm doing. I'm a professional Forza Horizon 5 player. All the leaderboards that I've done are coming in clutch right now. I shall catch the meta car in a car that should not be here. Yeah, I do have more power. That's something I'm pretty used to, but I don't have that much more power, which is not something I'm used to. I'm typically used to be so much more powerful than everybody that at the moment a straight arrives, they should just write off the race. I'm done. You know, I'm just gonna beat them. Oh my god. The moment I lift off throttle to get the car to steer, it just lifts one of its wheels up, and I'm dead. That's it. That's my life. Ruined. Never to come back again. It just raised its wheel for no reason. What is going on now? What the fu- I don't understand what that is. I seriously don't know what that is. I have no idea. I could not tell you. You can point a gun at my head, and I cannot tell you what that is. It just does a wheelie. It just does a wheelie midway through the corner. What the hell? Hey, it's working though. It's working. Look at this. My creative endeavors are bearing fruit. My calling upon the random element is working. Except he's in a meta car, but you know, that's also a part of it. Yes. I'm losing races and oh my god. That was on purpose. That was weight reduction, all right? You know, it's a scratch. It's, as I said, it's... oh my god, it's gonna buff out. It really doesn't matter. That's another one. Don't worry about it. It's fine. What the hell is it doing now? I'm so confused. Why am I keeping up with it? Okay, I think saying keeping up is a bit of an overstatement, but... oh! No! Ah, steer. Yes, yes, that's the way to do it. You're a car, not a boat. I know you have water in your suspension, but still... and across the line, I won that race, don't worry about it. Oh boy, it's a track that I've done a lot of times, and a front-wheel drive car in this exact class. Does that mean I'm going to do well on it? Probably not, considering this thing is probably just going to decide to start doing a lowrider at some point. I really don't know what's going on. Seriously, I have no idea. By the way, if you're wondering why, you know, if you know something about cars and you're realizing, wait, this thing is launching quite good. It's on drag tires. Why? Well, because I needed to grip to do this. I tried this build I tried this build earlier with a lot more power, but no tires. And what just kind of ends up happening is this thing just slides around. It doesn't really do anything. Unnecessary. Unnecessary, sir. Hey, it didn't give me a penalty. That's interesting. Wait, that Civic has a lot of power, actually. It's not normally the way this goes. I don't know if he needed to punt me off. Oh, my God. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, my... What the hell is going on? What is going on? I don't understand. I need somebody to explain. Please. Not about the bullying. I'm used to that. I don't know what's going on. I'm in utter state of confusion. Okay, thank you. Oh my God, it took the corner. Yes. Yes, never seen before. A car steering across a corner without doing a wheelie. Never seen before. You've seen it here first. For more incredible car tricks, like and subscribe. Oh! Yes, the brake pedal is a useful part of a car. It allows you to slow down without hitting the wall. Which I'm pretty sure I've hit every single wall on this circuit so far. I'm almost 100% sure. Which is fine. And there we go, another wheelie. And I missed the checkpoint. I didn't miss the checkpoint, apparently. Alright, and we're back. One final race for all the marbles. Apparently we actually got another person here, so maybe he's gonna bully him instead of me. We can only hope. Okay, he's level 11. And he's driving a stock car. Well, I guess I'm still gonna be bullied. Now, it does have to be said that I don't really know, like, how this car works in this game. I feel like there's some, like, probably, my guess, is that there's something, like, for lateral stuff, or not for lateral stuff, but, like, to see what level the car's on, if it's a, you know, smooth surface or not. Because the way this works is so weird. It's like, I think the moment it gets to some sort of elevation change, the front end tries to compensate by extending itself, and it just does a wheelie midway through the corner, which is not ideal. Even Dom Toretto's Dodge Charger from Fast and Furious, which can do a burnout wheelie, which you're gonna know is incredibly realistic if you know anything about cars. I don't think even he can do that, mainly because it's an American car. It probably can't really take corners unless they're left-handed. I made that joke already 1,000 times, so I may making it again. Okay, we are being in pursuit. Wait, what? I'm being pursued by a Metacar. I'm not driving a Metacar. I think you can tell that. Oh God. Oh my God, what is going on? I don't understand. I've never been in such a state of confusion. Should I bully him back? Nah. Teach by example. Okay. There we go. Alright, we're in hot pursuit, guys. We're in hot pursuit. I will get the first place. That was another episode of Downstriker Drives Everything But Normal Cars in a Car Game. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, like and subscribe and comment down below if you'd like to see me do something else really stupid. I'm going to try and upload a video pretty soon because I want to do a video on summer because I did one last year and it was a month late. And I would like to try and not do that again. But anyhow, yes. Now, if you would like to, you can click on the end screen where you can watch the last iteration of this, where I drive Yes, where I drive another really stupid car like this. I'm gonna hit a tree. All part of my master plan. That was a stunt. Now I deserve your subscription. But anyhow, click on the end screen. I need views, unless your platform doesn't support end screens, which would be very unfortunate for my views, but maybe it would be very fortunate for your brain. But if you do have it supported, click on the end screen. Or do you just want to see me drive a car in the wilderness? I don't know what this thing's doing, and I don't know what you guys are doing here as well. Click on the end screen now.